How do you know if your business is actually healthy? Well, let me ask you this. How do you know if you're actually healthy? My name is John Briggs. I'm the creator of the 3.3 rule, which focuses on the science of how we focus and the need to take breaks. And as part of that rule, we created the 3.3 system, which helps business owners make the time we are working as efficient as possible. Now, let's start with this though, because we're going to talk about business health. So let's talk about personal health first. How do you know if you're healthy? It's your weight, right? That's the number one factor we look at, is how much we weigh. No, it's your BMI score. No, it's your cholesterol. No, it's circumference of your waist. There's actually a lot of factors that people look at. You know, when I think about my health journey, I remember I set the goal years ago. I was like, hey, when I hit X financial milestone in my life, I'm going to focus on my health. And well, that financial milestone came and went. And I was so stuck in the grind of everything that I didn't pause to realize, like, holy crap, I should have been able to take time to focus on my health. What am I thinking? So I actually recently then decided it's still a goal. And even though I missed it, today is good a day I need to start on anything, right, to improve our health. So I actually went through a program with a company called Fountain Life. And it is a very comprehensive program. And so when I went there to start everything, they didn't just put me on a scale and weigh me. We did blood work. We did a DEXA scan, which looks at where your body fat is and your physical composition. MRIs. We did some vein and heart test that was really interesting. This one was gross, stool and urine samples. They also did a cheek swab. Why? Why do they do so much? Because it's never just one factor. They also did DNA sequencing, which is pretty cool. And like for me personally, what was interesting is I've done most of those things in my life, but in isolation. And it wasn't until everyone looked at all of the factors together that they realized, hey, based on your blood work, based on your genome sequencing, and based on some of the other factors, we can tell that your body isn't methylating very well. Well, and that's a weird word. I've never heard that before. The easiest way I think about it is it's the reason that for many times in my life, I could just eat, I'd never feel full, and I'd have to wait until the physical sensation of weight of the food in my stomach was so much that it's like, oh, I should stop eating. But that satiation, that's a hard word to say. The satiation element that most people have didn't function for me. And that's because I don't methylate well. They got me on some supplements and I'm doing some things and it's way better than it has ever been in my entire life. So why am I going into detail about my personal health? Because it's a good anecdote to our business health. It's never just one factor. It's never just revenue. It's never just net income. We need to look at all of the factors to really determine how healthy our business is. And so just like Fountain Life evaluated a variety of areas in my body, your business has multiple areas that we need to evaluate. There's 4 in particular: cash flow, team, systems, and clients. And I can promise you that if you have an issue in your business, it is falling under one of those 4 areas. And within each of those 4 areas, there's multiple factors that can affect cash flow, that can affect systems. So like if I'm solely focused on losing weight, this is a $1 billion industry, right? Most people want to lose weight, especially with the food, the way it's designed nowadays anyways, I won't get on that soapbox. So if I'm focused on losing weight, I could do the starvation method, also known as, hey, we're going to cut calories less than what you burn in a day. And by eating fewer calories, you're going to lose weight. Maybe I just need to eat more protein and less sugar and not cut my calories. And that could help me lose weight. At the same time, maybe weight isn't the factor that I actually need to be focusing on, because our weight is really just an outcome of all of our other behaviors. You know, losing weight is one example. But what about my business? What if I find that I'm having a hard time making payroll every month to pay my team and myself? Please, for the love of all things holy, pay yourself. You have to pay yourself. Too many business owners don't. They fall on the sword. It's not good for long-term everything. So anyways, finding you're struggling making payroll, whether that's for your team or yourself or both. Well, that could be because my team isn't trained properly, so they're not doing a good job. They're not getting the job done. It could be that I've trained them well, but I haven't really given them efficient systems in order to do that training, so they are taking longer than they should. It could be I simply just have clients that have unreasonable expectations. There's other reasons you could be having a hard time with cash flow, but those are just 3 easy ones off the top of my head that are going to affect cash flow. But how do I know which one? I mean, at the end of the day, we don't want to waste our time fixing the wrong problem. So in order to help business owners identify what is the right area, what is the right factor that I should be working on, that would be the most efficient for me to work on, that's going to move the needle the most, we created a free baseline assessment that covers factors in these 4 different areas. If you're sitting here thinking like, I don't know how I know, well, this free baseline assessment is going to give you a great starting point. I invite you to take the free baseline assessment. It's going to be well worth your time. You're going to get a great return on your investment by taking the assessment and identifying which are the lowest hanging fruits in your business. They're going to move the needle the most as far as fixing problems and turning them into strengths. The link for the assessment is below, and we will see you on the next one.